Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra is the biggest, most expensive entry in the Samsung Galaxy S21 range, so of course it's directly competing with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, Apple's biggest and most expensive phone. These are both big, ultra-high-end handsets, and both come with much of what you'd expect, including top-tier power and near-endless features. But while they have a lot in common, the specifics of what they offer also vary in numerous ways. So, if you're trying to decide between the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, this video is for you. Before we jump to the comparison, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you find the video useful. Now let's get started. Number 1. Pricing. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra starts at $1,199 or £1,149, for which you'll get a 128GB model. It's easy to do a direct comparison with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, as that also starts with 128GB of storage, for which you'll pay $1,099 or £1,099. Yes, Samsung has cut the price on its Galaxy S21 phones by $200 compared to the S20, but Apple still holds the pricing edge here. The iPhone 12 Pro Max starts at $1,099 to $100 cheaper than the Galaxy S21 Ultra's $1,199 cost. However, it's less expensive to boost the storage on the Galaxy S21 Ultra, where upgrading to the 256GB version costs an extra $50. You need to pay an extra $100 for the 256GB iPhone 12 Pro Max. The 512GB Galaxy S21 Ultra is also cheaper than the equivalent iPhone 12 Pro Max, $1,379 versus $1,399. So the two phones cost the same amount in Australia, but in the US and the UK the iPhone 12 Pro Max is actually slightly cheaper, which isn't a sentence you'll hear very often. There's not much in it though. Number 2. Storage size. Both of these phones are very powerful, as you'd expect, though the exact specs differ. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has either a Snapdragon 888 chipset, if you're in the US, or an Exynos 2100, in most other regions, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max has an A14 Bionic. All three of these though are the top of their ranges. One feature that both of these phones have is 5G, so you'll be ready to take advantage of the new generation of mobile connectivity, but a lot of their other features differ. Number 3. Design. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has a slightly curved glass back with a very large camera block in the top left corner. From the front, there's an all-screen design, with curved edges and a single-lens punch-hole camera in the top center. The iPhone 12 Pro Max on the other hand is a lot flatter, both on the front and back, but it too has a glass back and is light on bezel, though rather than a cutout in the screen for the selfie camera, it has a sizable notch at the top. Its rear camera block is smaller than the Galaxy S21 Ultra's though, and it's square, where Samsung's is more rectangular. But the iPhone 12 Pro Max itself is a similar size to the S21 Ultra, coming in at 160.8 by 78.1 by 7.4 mm, while the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra is 165.1 by 75.6 by 8.9 mm. So Samsung's phone is a bit taller and thicker, but slightly narrower. The two phones weigh exactly the same amount though, at 228 grams each. Number 4. Colors. As for colors, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra in Phantom Black and Phantom Silver, or if buying direct from Samsung there are also Phantom Titanium, Phantom Navy and Phantom Brown shades, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max is available in Graphite, Silver, Gold, and Pacific Blue shades. Number 5. Screen. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra's screen is enormous at 6.8 inches. It's a curved OLED screen with a 1440 by 3200 resolution and a 120 Hz refresh rate. Unlike previous Samsung flagships, you can also run it at both full resolution and the highest refresh rate simultaneously. The iPhone 12 Pro Max also has a big screen, in fact it's the biggest Apple has ever put on a phone. This also uses OLED, but it's a flat display, and it comes in at 1284 by 2778. The iPhone 12 Pro Max only has a 60 Hz refresh rate, but we were still very impressed with it, finding in our review that it had a great, bright screen with excellent color reproduction. Number 6. Camera. There's a quad-lens camera on the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, with a 108-megapixel f1.8 main sensor, a 12-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide one, a 10-megapixel f2.4 telephoto one, capable of 3x optical zoom, and a second 10-megapixel telephoto one, this time with an f4.9 aperture and support for 10x optical zoom. The iPhone 12 Pro Max also has a quad-lens camera, but the specs are quite different. There's a 12-megapixel f1.6 main snapper, a 12-megapixel f2.4 ultra-wide one, a 12-megapixel f2.2 telephoto one, with 2.5x optical zoom, and a lidar scanner, for judging depth and distances, which is particularly useful for augmented reality. On the front meanwhile, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has a 40-megapixel f2.2 camera, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max has a 12-megapixel f2.2 one. While the numbers might look less impressive on Apple's camera, we were certainly impressed in our review, noting that the camera is powerful and performs well even at night. That said, we went so far as to call the Galaxy S21 Ultra's camera phenomenally powerful, and described its zoom as the best on a smartphone. Overall though, we found that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is still often slightly better for non-zoomed photos, particularly when indoors or at night, but only slightly. Number 7. Battery life. There's a huge 5000 mAh battery in the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, which dwarfs the 3687 mAh one in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That said, we found that while you'd get over a day of life from Samsung's phone with default settings, if you max out the resolution and make heavy use of the 120Hz refresh rate, it drains faster. Meanwhile, we found in our tests that the iPhone 12 Pro Max lasted over a day comfortably, but was unlikely to stretch to 2. So the two phones are likely to be broadly similar on this front, but if you want to use all the Galaxy S21 Ultra's bells and whistles, you might need to reach for a charger faster than you would with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Both phones support fast charging and wireless charging, and the Galaxy S21 Ultra additionally supports wireless power share, which lets you use it to wirelessly charge other gadgets. However, neither phone actually comes with a charger in the box. Last, but not the least, the sound system. The sound system is also one of the main factors to choose which one to buy. Although these advanced phones have incredible earphone with them, you might want to use the regular phone speaker. So, no, I'm gonna let you demonstrate their speaker by yourself. Get ready, here we go. Which one did you find better? The S21 Ultra or 12 Pro Max? Leave us your comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to like our video. Thank you for watching.